Oh, jeez, we're live. We're playing Nimrods.
Yeah.
Oh. How's it going, buddy? So we're out of the beta, which means that I gotta, like, unlock stuff again.
Who does that?
The nerds.
I mean, if you play this game, you're probably a nerd, so that tracks.
It's true. How's it going, Median? How's it going, Tiny? You were a lot louder than I thought. I'm sorry. I'll be less loud.
I'll be quieter.
How's it going, Wraithbow? I gotta re-unlock the bee gun, which means that I have to murder another bee.
But you hate killing bees because they're your favorite.
I disrespectfully disagree. How's it going, Levershot? How's it going, House? How's everybody doing this morning? Kind of like how spiders are your favorite, Scott? Yeah.
They're gross and icky and they should all die.
That seems rude. Let's see. This is the barrel that does orbital things. Do I want to do that this time around? Maybe not. Let's see, I'll banish you, and I'll banish you, and I'll get cold bullets. How's it going, Fireball? Ba, ba, ba. I should pick one of these. Yeah, sure. I should also probably start heading in the direction that I need to go. Oh god, there's so many bees. Oh, this is the worst.
Or the best?
No, I did the math. It turns out it's the worst.
Out of curiosity, what is the math for that?
B plus anything equals worst. I hope that helps.
Interesting. Then you agree that B plus spiders equals the worst.
I am forced to agree with that. Yes.
Then we're in agreement. Perfect.
This gives me the extra magazine size, and this gun wants the bigger magazine, but then the only level 4 I have for this unlocked reduces my magazine size, but makes it so that I can fire continuously forever. How's it going, Coffee Now? And Arduin. How's everybody doing? I think that's fine. Oh, the bees are so angry and stupid and ugly.
That's you, people.
we have rerolls. I don't think I want any of these, so this seems like a good reroll. Bayonet the jet stock. Yeah, we can keep rerolling, why not? Let's see. Well, I have all of the potential upgrades for this if I wanted it. So, yeah, sure. This seems fine. I'm a sucker for the sucker grip, I guess. At the very least, I'm a sucker. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, fair.
At the very least, Scott can agree on that.
I do like what your drone is doing.
Just
That previous gun that you have with the helix and the
very wiggly orbs.
yeah. That's one of my favorite builds.
Alright. We've left a lot of XP just kind of hanging around. Let's just pick it all up. Oh, I picked it up too quickly. That was a heal. I could have just healed. Ooh, the capacitance stock also gives us... Well, that's bullet count. That's not magazine size. Oh, I guess it is also magazine size, because bullet count and magazine size. If I, you know, read the second line.
'Cause words.
That said, it doesn't upgrade very deep, but... yeah, why not? Ow, my face. Oh, I
More like
don't have this door unlocked yet. I gotta go the other way, wherever the other way was, which was somewhere up this way.
Run!
Gotta go fast.
Get some chili dogs.
I don't think I will, because that's no good.
Fair enough.
Oh hey, more magazine size.
Look at that. Perfect.
Oh. I must have got something that influenced my weapon spread, because I noticed I have a couple of errant bullets that
Yeah.
they're kind of squeaking around.
Got a tiny bit of bullet count multiplier.
Ow. Alright. Bullet size. Make my bullets grow.
I still wish this game had co-op, because I feel like it's one short step away since you already have the drone that helps you out. Like, just be able to have a second player replace the drone.
Be my drone, Scott.
Be your drone?
No! I take it all back.
It's like, never mind, you're not allowed.
I'm vetoing your drone privileges.
Vetoing.
You are just the worst. I have new stuff to collect again. Oh, now I'm gonna hang out near the heal and actually heal up before I take it.
There you go, full health. I've always been a fan of the bayonet, but the freezing bullets are so good.
The bayonet's not bad. The electric zapper gun is probably my favorite underbarrel, but the bayonet is probably my second favorite.
I don't know if I've seen the Zapper one. It's been a while since I played, so I'm not familiar with all the stuff that got added.
Yeah, are you
Also,
familiar with the
Dingleberry.
dead Dingleberry?
I have seen you fight him before.
My projectiles get larger over time, dealing more damage for every meter they travel. Just more bullet count and underbarrel recharge rate, of which I don't have an underbarrel yet. Crits and things, bullet damage and things. Give me the dingles.
Oh my.
Now we're dingling.
It is very dingly.
Let's see, this is the dead end up this way. I'll leave that level there for a second. I'm gonna collect all this stuff. I just gotta be in the buzz circle by 10 minutes. How's it going, Firewolf? How's it going, Make Raven? Waiting for Day of the Shell to come out. I did enjoy that game. I think I would like to play more of it.
Day of the Shell. I don't remember if I saw that one.
It was a very, like, XCOM coded roguelike that we played a couple weeks ago. Or like a week or two ago, I should say. Might grab that actually. In which I gambled a lot in the video. You make it sound like I was gambling for the sake of gambling. I was gambling to survive.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I remember watching that, being like, that is some RNG that happened.
It is perfectly balanced as all things should be.
The number of not getting murdered that happened at the end was crazy.
I outskilled the game.
Clearly.
People
Your
just-
skill in RNG manipulation.
Yeah.
Top-notch.
You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
But yeah, I agree with the sentiment that it's like, you say he gambled a lot, but I didn't see a lot of options. It was pick the best possible chance to survive and cross your fingers kind of thing.
I'm going to hope for the best. Alright. Still got 3 minutes. I believe... Oh, this is a dead end. I know there's a switch I'm gonna have to hit somewhere to open up that one path. I think I get there going the other way. Sure, we'll grab some of you. Yeah. More bullets. Alright, now we hang out here until the 10-minute mark, and then we have to fight a bee. And then we have to murder the bee, because that's what you do to bees.
Yeah, I've never even seen that area.
Yeah, it's brand new. And then these candles slowly light up over time. And then
Yeah, I noticed that they were mostly lit and now they're slowly closing the circle.
Oh, Bun's got the tapioca. I can't say tapioca without thinking of Colin Mockery. It's a weird connection in my head.
Why, did he do something on Whose Line?
Yes. Yes, he did. Oh, look.
Get some turret assistance.
I have a new friend. And this friend will be with me forever and ever and... Oh, he died.
Oh, done.
Hell Splitter Barrel is always fun.
So many bullets.
Do I go for maximum bullets? Or do I go for fiery fire bullets?
Yes.
I think I go with Raging Hellfire because I'm gonna have the instant reload at some point. And I
That
think
would be kind of crazy.
I think that will pair well. And I got the mission complete for building a gun capable of having a high rate of fire.
You shall not fast.
But I should fast. Isn't that the whole
Yeah,
point?
it's not necessarily an appropriately named achievement.
How's it going, Sally? Are we fighting bees? Always. I can hurt my bullet spread a little bit to get more bullets. Is that worth it? Yeah, okay. What's the worst that can happen? Oh. That spread is significantly different. Oh, Sully's been coffeeed! Thank you very much, coffee now.
Ouch, baby.
It's almost B o'clock.
I don't like B o'clock. Alright, well. Time to get buzzing. Oh, and he's incredibly healthy.
Yeah.
The other bosses just kind of fell over. Why are you so tough? You should just fall down.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Yeah, see, you get it. Oh, this is the banish. I don't think I want to banish any of these. I think I like all of them.
Yeah,
So I think
I agree.
I'm gonna select this because that will take it out of the pool because it's the last magazine that I need.
Also, it felt like there was a little bit of an internet hiccup, but that may have been on my end.
I hope so. I mean, nothing against your internet, but not.
Well, look, you're thinking about Diablo 4. That was That was on Wi-Fi on my PS5. My internet connection is better on my computer.
I downloaded
man, that
and played a
was-
little bit of that yesterday. When you have a real internet connection, it's not so bad.
I am thinking of trying to improve that, because I will say it has always bothered me that my download speed on the PS4 has always left something to be desired, and then trying to play Diablo 4 on there just kind of made it that much more real how slow the connection is on there, because that was, oh boy, that was something.
Yeah. His gameplay experience wasn't.
Yeah.
It was
But
really funny, to be fair.
It was amusing to see it, because it caused some really weird stuff to happen.
Scott getting a new Wi-Fi router. Well, it's
No.
a weird, complicated situation, but essentially,
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's a network extenders. We have Eero, which like extends the network through the house, and I have another one that we're just not using, so I can just set that up and put it in the room with the game consoles, and then bam, much better connection potential.
Yeah, because his router is like 8 million light years away from
Yeah,
the
for
relevant
some reason
connections.
they decided to set up the router in the basement, which is like, I don't think they realized at the time that that was not a good idea, which is why they ended up getting the Eero network to like extend the network up into the main floor of the house. But yeah,
My connection.
buffering.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's there. It's just it's not as connecty as I would like it to be.
Yeah, it hasn't like totally dropped. It's just sometimes it slows down a little bit. So maybe it's not just on my end.
So Scott's router is in James's house. Yes.
Man, imagine that. I honestly, I would be impressed if I could somehow get an internet connection through a router in Georgia.
Then that would be impressive.
That would be some witchcraft.
I will blood some thunder here. Let's get this going, I think. This is the underbarrel that I was talking about, the energy blaster. And you hold right click and it just goes pew pew pew. It's not bad. I'm not really focused on underbarreling right now, so I'm going to get the hell splitter because I think that's going to be more relevant to the build. But
Lee needs ice. Lee has ice. He has the Frost magazine that like freezes stuff, right?
and I've even maxed it out.
Yeah. Like this is, I think, almost as icy as you can get in this game.
I believe it is.
Because I don't think there's like an ice primary weapon. I think it's just the cryo magazine is your ice option.
I believe so.
Didn't want no gun butter.
No, now characters have stat
Oh, yeah.
preferences, and this character doesn't like gun butter as much, so it's less.
Just, you know,
efficient.
weird.
All right, so it's like you're getting a new bit. Do you want an underbarrel or do you want a charm? Let's see. Rate of fire and reload speed won't matter for me long term.
I do kind of like the duck charm because it's just like it's nothing fancy, but it's just, you know, an overall improvement.
That's a good shot. Let's see. Chevron gives ability recharge rate. And then leadership stacks improve my partner's stuff. Honor stacks improve my bullet damage and stacks infinitely. You know what? I rarely do this one. I'll do this one. It's technically the earlier I get it, the better it is. It's cold fire casings I get bonus from because it's one that my character enjoys. Alright. Where's the door switch I'm looking for here? Somewhere up here, presumably. North left. Alright, I will head in a general north left direction.
Stop.
Alright.
Terrible.
Up west.
Ah!
There it is. Now we can just kind of map out the rest of this area. Now, I have a good partnership considering I have the ice gun, because those little buzzsaws that my partner does a lot more of than I do shatter frozen things. And it turns out I freeze things. Also, the game is like, you're taking an underbarrel. Deal with it. So which of these 4 underbarrels do I want? The turret placer does give me more magazine size.
Does.
So I think it wins by default. Bun's like, more friendos. Are turrets friends? Would we invite them to the next social event? Ow. Ow. How's it going, Chef? How's it going, Manitoban? Did everything on the map reset? Yeah, the beta unlocked stuff for oh
no.
We've started to hit critical lag mass.
Too much.
That's how you know it's getting good. Oh god, it's another bee! Give me more penetrations. This is also the level of offense that I would choose to use against any bee.
Just destroy everything.
Lots of bullet damage, but it hurts my magazine size, which is counterintuitive to what this gun likes. I can just get more blood and more thunder.
Blood and thunder. Zug zug.
Something me doing.
One day me have booterang.
Alright. Now I can choose which Hell Splitter barrel, and I decided that this is the one that I wanted. Boom, headshot. I've done over 200 damage with a single crit. Take that. I can't help but notice that the least number of bullets that I fire go straight.
Hit shot.
Oh, there's so many charging chucks. And I can't see squat. I will defend the tree, but only for 10 seconds, then it's gotta fend for itself for the rest of its life. That makes me a hero.
Sure.
Let's see. We want to work on getting the infinite ammo belt going, so let's grab that. I'm not good at that, but I'll take it because I think it was still better than everything else. Oh, I've found a big hole in the ground. That wouldn't have stopped me if I was the horrible bee creature. Oh, and a teleporter. I should probably unlock this. Oh, that level spawned outside of where I need to stand. Rude. Stop charging me! Oh, this is indeed the one that I want. Now, the next upgrade I get for that, my bullet streams will be constant and forever. About 80% on this. Oh, this lasts for so long. Alright, there it is. Oh, there's also the Raging Hellfire barrel as well, but I'll get the infinite ammo belt. Just in time to fight Queen Betty.
Whoa, Queen Betty.
Bam-a-lam. Oh, the frames are dropping. Oh, you stay away from bait. Can I get this? There we go. A filed off magazine. Extra rate of fire at the cost of magazine size. That's the opposite of what I want. My rate of fire is always maxed out. Yeah, I guess we're gonna get that. Dodge skill? Yeah, sure, I guess. I'll get a little bit of dodge skill. Status effectuation and armor. I don't hate that at all. Oh god, the frames! I do think
exploding.
I do feel like I'm gonna have to change my drone's gun at some point just because it's hard to live.
Yeah.
God, where am I? I don't even see my bullets anymore. Where am I? I'm in my house. Am I, though? This could all be a set. Get the frickin' stuff. Just more bullet damage, money, more thunderous blood. Crit bonus and rate of fire, which doesn't matter. Crit chance and next speed stuff. Give me the bullet damage. Give me the crown. I don't know if I'm going to survive to the end of this run just because I'm taking so much damage here, there, and everywhere, and I don't know where it's coming from. I do see a couple of my bullets. I can increase my partner's bullet damage. I can increase my bullet damage and my crit bonus. And it will increase my collection range. And it hurts my reload speed, which is instantaneous and will remain instantaneous until the end of my days. So, you know what? That's fine. Oh, God. The frames.
It's pretty rough.
Hold on. Hold on. We're back.
For the moment.
Enjoy it while we got it. We can see the stuff. It was nice while it lasted. Oh, but I found another place I gotta stand. Get there.
Stand in the place where you live.
Dodge. Oh, they're shooting me with things. Oh, jeez.
Presumably you will maybe get a thing.
I'm slamming right click to drop turrets, and I have not seen my turrets number go down. Oh, no, it just did once. No, get back in the circle.
This is a struggle.
Alright, I completed it. Can I get to the level up? Come on, get there. Jeez. This is going all according to plan.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's another level right here. Come on. Just scooch. Ow. Why does everything hurt? Get there. Get to the level. Is this the side that I want? Bullet damage, crit chance. Money will give us XP. Collecting XP will do zippy zaps if we go the other way. Killing an enemy increases our collection range. Reloading resets this bonus. We reload a lot, so we don't want the other direction, so this one's fine. Pun's like, no one here likes zip zaps.
No one.
I'm just gonna, like a blind man in a maze, I have my hand on a wall and I'm just gonna feel my way forward. Oh, stinky! So we can't move and we're stinky. Thanks, game.
You're welcome!
That pod dropped somewhere, presumably. Oh, there it is. I see it on the mini-map. I gotta go back for it. Hold on. Don't worry. I'm definitely gonna get it. I'm on my way. I can go the distance. Yeah, I think this this drone's gun is going to have to get thrown into the dumpster.
Yeah, it's a bit problematic.
Just out of curiosity, I do believe I've now explored this whole area. I explored this whole area. And I think those are the only two new areas. Unless there's another new area up here or something, but that looks all like wall. So I think that's all of the new area explored. Oh jeez. Turn off damage numbers and increase bullet transparency. You know what? Maybe. Let's see. I've tried this before and it doesn't really do anything. I kind of like the mini boss intros because it gives me a second to set up. I'll set both of those to 50. Alright, well, let's see if that does anything. Alright, the damage numbers have disappeared. My frames have not reappeared. Yeah, it's, showing what damage is being done, I don't think is particularly taxing. It's the fact that it's doing the damage calculations for 8,000 different things in 8,000 different places that is the problem. Come on, I'm right there. Come on. Can I get it? This is going well.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, hold on. There's another level up somewhere. Did anyone see where it dropped? I think it's right next to me.
I can't tell.
I'm just looking at the mini-map.
Oh.
Yay! Wait! I leveled up, but also I died!
Hmm.
Perfect. Supercharged stock, fragmentor magazine, napalm jet, skull spike drip, spike storm magazine, the imbuent stock, the hellfire barrel ascendant stock, rending ammo, inferno jet hypercharged stock.
You unlocked a couple of things.
This gun is weaker than this gun, but this gun I'm going to throw in the garbage so it can never hurt me ever again. If you'd like to help me calculate the damage numbers faster, like, comment, subscribe, etc. And where are my guns? I threw them all in the garbage. Yeah, there's also missions to sell parts, and I just needed the money. Okay. So now I have to defeat the bee with the shotgun to get another reward. I believe I have to keep beating the bee until there's bee prime, and then once I beat that, then I get the bee gun back. And then my goal to kill all the bees in the world will have just bee gun. Do you get it?
Yeah, but it's bad.
I mean, it's true. Yeah. Defeat Bzz Prime. Skull Spike Grip. You're pretty cheap. You know what? Rending ammo. Crit chance over 100%, can double crit for massive damage plus a stun. That seems fun. Turns any gun into a shotgun. Can benefit from rate of fire over 60. Huh. And then score 6 red crits in a row against the same boss or mini boss, which I would need the rending ammo to do. Complete a reload over 4 seconds long without taking damage. So you have to have the slowest reload speed in the history of man to unlock that one. Okay. So we'll purchase some of these cheap ones. you're cheap. You're cheap. Let's see, any other particularly inexpensive ones? No. There's a whole build that wants to take damage, and I don't know if I have the strength of heart to perform it. But I probably should. You're cheap. Containment field is now an octagon. Increasing my crit bonus would help me with like the super crit theoretically. Yeah, why not? Oh, how's it going, Pepper? Let's see. Underbarrel, ability power, vision, loading shockwave, move speed. Rate of fire is based on armor, and your health is based off of your bullet damage. That seems fun. If I'm gonna do a build that wants me to take hits, and you're cheaper because you don't require the fancy. You do. I'm gonna buy you anyway. Alright, now I'm starting to get poor. Alright, let's just... I'll dive in from here. Take it easy, Wraithbow! Where do we want to start? This is the new spot that we just unlocked. You know what? There's an achievement that I'm pretty sure that we can probably work on here. I think this is the strongest early game gun. There's an achievement for just not moving.
Alright.
So let's just not move.
I think it was only up to like the first few minutes or something, right?
Yeah, it's like a minute and a half or something like that. Man, my aim is... I was gonna say impeccable, but I think it's quite peccable. You heard it here first. My aim is incredibly peccable.
Uh-huh.
There's also a couple of other challenges that I need to work on. One is dodging a lot, which playing as the bee can help with that because its ability to fly also like gives it a lot of dodge. And I believe one of its favorite abilities is gun butter. I think it was 1:30 that I was looking for. There it is. Now that's 1. So theoretically, we want to keep sitting here for as long as possible to unlock a bunch of them in a row. Which does mean a whole lot of not leveling up or doing things that are particularly productive.
This is exciting gameplay.
I do my best to entertain. I'm guessing 2.5 minutes will be the next one? Ow. Yeah, alright. Eh. Oh, it's getting to the point where I don't know how much longer I can do this.
You're fine.
Oh. Well, if I have Scott's belief in me, then I can't lose. I can go the distance.
Oh, there you
Aha!
go. Survive 3 minutes without walking.
And that was a Steam achievement as well. I'm gonna go 3.5 minutes. If I don't get anything at 3.5 minutes, I'm going to assume that it's done. Assuming I survived to 3.5 minutes, which is unlikely. Dead. Ah, dang it.
Well,
You think you used auto aim for this? Yeah, that probably would have been smart. Also, I haven't purchased the bee. I want to see how expensive the bee be. Oh, that bee is cheap. It's a cheap bee. Let me just take this gun with no attachments and sell it for $5. Line in the Sand 2 survives 6 minutes straight without walking.
oh boy.
Statuesque is the first 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So the Line in the Sand isn't the first set. But the Statuesque is the first set. And I think 330 is the last one because instead of it being number 3, it has its own name. So I feel like we almost had it. And then we can get a good setup and then do Line in the Sand properly. But I won't try doing the standstill back to back for the sake of content. Let's go like way over here. Scott, do you have a gun preference?
What's that one in the middle of the bottom row? That I've never seen that before. Plasma spiral.
It shoots out a really big bullet. Yeah, and then that bullet shoots out other bullets.
I mean, that sounds like fun.
I agree that it is fun.
But not that it's good.
I sometimes struggle with it. Also, that's a good shit. So it does that. But if the big bullet hits anything, it goes away.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to turn my damage numbers back on. if the big bullet hits something, it hurts it real good. But, you know, then you're not shooting your other bullets, so. Helix barrel with this bullet could be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that would work, but we gonna find out. All right, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. So many spinny bullets.
Bullet size, bullet damage. Bullet size is funny. Bullet damage is correct. Okay. We have banishes here. Oh, gyroscopic harness is the real big bullets.
And penetration, would that help with the main bullets staying alive?
I think it would. And then excess damage will penetrate targets, and it has really big damage. And then just bigger bullet size. And then we'll go up here, just even bigger bullet size. And then over here, just the biggest bullets. I'll banish you, and I'll banish you, and then I'll select you. Alright. How's it going, THC? More crit bonus. Alright. We don't shoot very fast. But our bullets hang out for a while and things happen. So I guess I would really want to invest in penetrations. Oh, piercing ammo. Each enemy penetrated by a bullet except for the first and last will restore health. And then this goes into the crit situation. You know what? I like it.
Yeah, works for me. So many big old spinny bullets.
Just the big old wigglies. Good night, chef. I'm sorry that you will have to miss the big old wigglies. But you can wiggle your way right to the VOD later. Think about the wiggle biggies. Oh my. Oh. And the fact that those big bullets can exist while murdering things is also quite nice. It sounds wrong now that you think about it. I thought you said it expressly because it sounded kind of wrong, and I was just like, you know what? I'll allow it. A bigger bullet. Angrier bullet. Bigger bullet.
Or bullet per bullet.
Is this just a DIY BFG? Yes. Ducky, jet stocky, capacitance stocky. No matter what, I'm not gonna get a level 4 off of any of these. The Ducky Charm gives me some max health, and I know I do scale off of some max health. And the Kestrel Charm gives me crit stuff, and I do want crit stuff. You don't give me any crit stuff. You give me a little bit of health there. You do give me a crit bonus, but not a crit chance, and I need more crit chance for red crits. Bullet count could be fun too. Oh, absolutely could be. How's it going, Zacadia? Right. Oh, that Shroomite spawned right on top of my face. And that's also where he died.
Clearly he made a mistake.
He didn't drop any boss shenanigans, which I find offensive. He was The Rock. Dwayne Johnson himself? Oh, there's the bullet count sauce again, but Bayonet gives me crit stuff. You know bullets are slow when I outrun them. Split surfing. I think I have to beat you in under 15 seconds or something. Oh, was that not fast enough? So, I can make my bullets do a lot less damage, but I can get a lot more of them. And get more max health, which I will scale with. Or I can lower my health to get regeneration. Hitting an enemy with a bullet will spawn one smaller bullet that deals... Ooh.
I mean... More bullet swarming.
I like both of these for different reasons. The lowering of my max health is a little potentially distressing. What are your thoughts?
I mean, the lower max health is spicy.
The fact that it's just hitting an enemy with a bullet, it doesn't say once, and we have a lot of wiggling, penetrating bullets, so if I hit the same enemy with a bullet like 5 times, theoretically it will keep splitting.
That could potentially be pretty crazy.
Science and such.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if we if we notice any craziness occurring.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of bullets. I can say that much.
As much as I want the Cold Forge casings, we're going for red crit shenanigans, so I have to take the Eye of Horus whenever I see it. I do see a smaller, bigger.
A smaller, bigger.
Yeah, because it's a smaller version of the bigger bullet. Should you get something for a fish dish for lunch today? I am of the opinion I don't like seafood unless it is like a tuna fish sandwich or sushi. So if it's one of those two things, if you're looking for my opinion of what I would enjoy, something in that vicinity. Berserker's Harness, which is the direction that we do want to go. Every 10 points of health we're missing will give us more bullet damage. So that's how... Every 10 points of max health increases bullet damage by 1.15. So by sacrificing a lot of my health, I also sacrificed a fair amount of damage. But it'll be fine. I'll get it back. Oh yeah, this is a banish one, so I can also banish things. I feel like the lightweight grip is pretty meh. It does give me 30% crit chance with this ergonomic grip, though. Oh, it does have a lot of crit chance on here. Finishing a reload will increase your crit chance by 2%. Stacking forever. Yeah, okay, that might be good. I'll banish you just so I feel like I've done something today. Let's see. More bullet count, more bullet damage, and max health. Honestly, I'm just going to keep doing this to get my damage and my health back up. Ouch. Crit bonus, I don't hate. Bullet speed, I don't hate, considering how slow this bullet is, but we're going for big crits, so... Let's see. The sucker grip? No. Weighted stock sacrifices some movement speed.
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
Oh, jeez.
Ouch, baby.
Razor Blade's been cicaded. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Also, how's it going, Razor Blade? I don't think I said hi yet. This augments effect size bonus will also affect underbarrels and genetic abilities. I do have a lot of effect size. Well, it's bullet size. I guess that's not necessarily effect size. But still more biglier. This could just be the bigliest gun. So where am I heading? What am I doing? What's my goal? Maybe we go to like the secret boss fight zone. I don't know if I've ever beaten that boss yet. Oh yeah, hold on. I was also gonna... I should circle way around and fight the bee again, because he'll have a shotgun this time. Can I get there in time? I have a very wiggly trail. Even more effect size. I'm not good at gun butter, but it does have a lot of things that I wouldn't mind right now. Oh, it's Big Bertha. Oh, and I accidentally hit my...
It's like an elite Big Bertha.
The biggest Bertha. I activated my run, so I gotta use it. Just bullet damage. Oh, but the crit bonus is what I'm looking for. Oh no, not the crit bonus. I'm looking for crit chance, which is this one. That brings me up to 97. We need it above 100. So I gotta come around this way. Oh, and I have 1 minute to get there. I gotta hustle. I don't know if I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna have to use my sprint on cooldown to have a chance. Do I go for maximum big? Oh, no, I can't take this right now because it harms my movement speed, and I'm in a hurry. So I'm gonna take this one for now. Let's just make sure I don't take a wrong turn. All right, pretty much just straight south from here. 30 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I also have the walls I'm gonna have to shoot through. No! Sadness. I didn't make it.
There's always next time.
Just make sure he's not standing there. Maybe he stands there for a couple of seconds.
He says with
Nope.
a little hope in his voice.
It's because I knew better. I guess I'll just get all this extra map stuff on here, I guess. Well, back to where I was going before, I guess. Lost the opportunity to kill a bee, my life is forfeit.
But there's so many other bees.
Yeah, but that was like the main bee. More penetrations. Oh, this is one of those pick it up and put it somewhere things. But I think I've already done all that, haven't I? Is there another place to put them all?
I think there are a few of them, aren't there?
Yeah, but I thought once you did it, it goes away. But I could be wrong. Too bad we don't have the quad helix barrel. Defeat the split serpent mini boss and his minions in under 15 seconds. I was pretty sure I did that, but the game was just like, nah, you're not cool enough. So I guess I'll just get even bigger bullets. Maybe it unlocks after the run ends. Well, no, because I've beaten that split serpent like a lot, and it's always kind of been like, nah, you didn't beat it fast enough. I'm like, what do you want from me?
Be faster, obviously.
Oh. It does say in his minions. Well, I also shot his minions. I feel like their definition for time is wrong. I want the other side of this, so I don't want that. So I guess I'll take this. Rate of fire, bullet lifetime. Ooh, bullet lifetime for us is actually quite nice. And, you know, the rate of fire will help. Although, crit chance, we want over 100% still. So, for the sake of trying to unlock a thing, it says we're at max crit now, but that's only up until we get the correct magazine. Hey, look, the correct magazine.
Perfect.
Alright, and then we'll just kind of casually walk our way down here. Shoot our way through the rocks. How's it going, Spearman? More crit chance. We need more. All this is pretty whatever. How am I doing on this fine day? I'm doing fine on this fine day. How about yourself? And abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Do I want the guarded grip? I don't hate the guarded grip. But the empowered stack gives me 40% crit bonus, which isn't crit chance, but it helps. This gives me more crit chance and crit bonus and bullet damage and etc. etc. You know what? Destroy a bunch of breakable objects in a single run. I'm destructive. Trying to take out as many of these landmines as possible without actively stepping on them. Okay. More crit bonus. I think both of my guns look busted. I had to switch off of a gun that was so busted it broke the game.
Yeah, there was a little bit of struggle happening with that.
Yeah. We'll go Blade of Light, because that gives me the most crit chance and crit bonus here. And then I think we just kind of live in this area until a final boss approaches, and then I probably die. So in the meantime, I'm going to do some mine sweeping. Scott, were you ever a big purveyor of the game Minesweeper?
I wouldn't say big, but I've played it a fair number of times.
My mom was a big Minesweeper. Also, this is not what I need. Are the mines respawning or are you losing your mind? They're not mutually exclusive. now my mom's two big go-to games are Sudoku and Mahjong.
I've been a lot more interested in Sudoku than I used to be because I got into the YouTube channel Cracking the Cryptic, which does Sudoku puzzles like every single day, and it's pretty interesting.
Or is it?
I mean, probably not to most people, but
I'm seeing a lot of red numbers, but I need 6 red numbers in a row against a boss or a mini-boss. Aha! I was like, theoretically it's possible, but do I have enough for it to work consistently? And apparently, yes. Yeah. It is digital Mahjong. She plays it on her phone. Rate of fire, movement speed, resource drop rate. Crit damage, bullet damage, but now we need even more crit chance. Or now that I've got that achievement, do I go for the crit bonus and the rate of fire? I actually think I like that a little bit better. Take these, Brayman. Even more crit bonus. Or I can go for the lightweight grip, because this was the grip that I decided that I wanted. So we'll just lock it in. Every 1 rate of fire I have will reduce my bullet spread. Well, my rate of fire is not particularly high. But I can make it slightly higher with putting butter in my gun.
you know, as you do.
Look, sometimes you just gotta butter up your gun. And my crit is very crit. More bullet counts. Bullet speed. These bullets probably could use a little bit of bullet speed, if I'm being honest. But bullet count is also pretty good, and health regen is also pretty good. What do you think between the two?
I think the bullet speed.
They're now at the perfect speed compared to my walking speed. Because they just kind of hover right in front of me and stay there, which is pretty much where I want them. The memory grip. This was where I wanted it, I think. Although getting another 40% crit bonus is not bad. Every 10 shots in my magazine increases my underbarrel max charges by 1. I have a magazine of 7 once I pick this up.
Excellent.
I can further double my penetrations and lower my bullet damage. And then increase my collection range. I don't know if I want that, actually. Give me the memory grip. This also increases my bullet speed, my rate of fire, max health. Various things we like. Oh, there was a hidden landmine in that corner that we just uncovered. And at this point, I just feel like a glorified Roomba. So when the angry super boss finally appears, what do you think my odds are?
I think you got this.
But what is it that I have?
Yes.
Oh. Alright. If you put it that way, how can I lose?
I know, right?
Imagine this thing with a 360 barrel. It would be angry bullets everywhere. Rate of fire, crit chance, max health, finishing a reload, increase your crit bonus by a lot, getting hit or reset. But as long as I don't get hit, what could possibly go wrong? Is it just you, or is the big bullet only firing its volley once? What do you mean? Oh, this brings my bullet penetrations to an even 8, and that just felt too good to ignore. No, it's Queen Betty. Thought I was doing a lot of damage, but then Queen Betty comes around and humbles me.
Slowly but surely.
I know I'm slow, but don't call me Shirley. Grab that one.
Should I call you Leslie instead?
Yes, much better. Glory and victory. Let me help my friend out. Let's see. Chicken. Increases move speed. Every meter distance from the nearest boss increases bullet damage. Or just a whole bunch of crit, and then also give my partner those things. I'm just here to help my buddy out. I will say this is very good for clearing an area. Make sure you get that, because max health is also more bullet damage, so it's like getting bullet damage and also bullet damage. I forget when the boss spawns. Probably around 25 if I had to guess.
I almost want to say I remember it being something weird like 23, but I could easily be misremembering.
Well, I misremember things consistently and frequently, so your guess is as good as mine, quite literally. Well, it's 23. You're wrong, I can't believe you'd lied to me like that.
I'm sorry.
You should be! Not as sorry as you're gonna be. Why would Viper do this? Even more crit chance. The crit must flow. Okay. Killing an enemy or destroying a breakable with special power will immediately collect XP. Well, we're not really doing that. This augments size, effect bonus, also effect on a barrel and genetic abilities. This should theoretically make my sword huge. It's bigger. Oh, there it is. He's El Fuego! Oh, he's very fast. I feel like you need, like, take damage build to fight him. It feels like. I don't know. I feel like he's just too fast for me. Leave me alone! I've done no damage to him! He doesn't care! Alright, so this guy is effectively impossible. Alright. Sorry. I wasn't familiar with your game.
Well,
Yeah, his health didn't move. But look at all these new records. Blueprint unlocked. The Glory Kill magazine. You know what? I think that could be more fun. Oh, and it was considered much more powerful. Glory Kill magazine. Ah, I need a tree bit. Killing enemies with double crits increases crit damage. Gain credit drop at low health. Interesting. The ones that just kind of cost money and nothing else, I suppose I should just buy them to buy them. Well, now I'm poor.
suppose that is what happens when you just buy things.
Buying things makes you poor. That was my
Turns
mistake
out.
all along in this world.
I should have just never bought anything. And then I would have money.
Alright. The time for some B on V violence. Yes, we gotta remember to fight the bee this time again. Your husband needs that lesson. Don't we all? Look, the only money I spend is just to pay my bills and for my crippling Coke Zero addiction. That's about it.
I'm the one who buys the groceries, so I feel like if I stop buying things, we're gonna get hungry very quickly.
My newest strategy for that is I eat once a day.
Which I suppose is technically a strategy.
How do I unlock that new gun? I gotta beat Buzz Prime, which means I gotta keep fighting the Buzz until the Prime version appears. Well, let's go flamethrower, maybe. Now, I set them on fire, they burn. Burn is special damage. So if I can improve my special damage, I can improve their burnination. Sometimes you forget to eat, but generally your body reminds you in horrible ways in your blood sugar tanks. Well, you gotta be careful with that. Don't do that. It's only okay when I do it. Everyone else should eat like a normal human. I don't think I want to do cryo with fire. That just feels wrong. So I guess I'm taking this early on. I try, but nothing about me is normie. Bullet damage and health that's improved, or special power to try to make the burninate burnier. Let's try to go special damage. The splitting magazine with fire. The swirly barrel with fire. I could make like a fire tornado. Let's see. This is the taking damage, doing things. Do we want to try to do a retaliate build here? Because retaliate also leverages special power. So I can just go super hard into special power and see what happens.
Yeah, I like that.
Which also means I would probably want that Circle of Fire barrel because that also has retaliation properties. We'll grab max health. I will set the bees on fire. Move speed, hold size, collection range, effect size. We want effect size. For retaliating, I guess we don't want dodge because we want to get hit, but you know, dodge is still nice, but we get less effect from it, so yeah.
Exactly.
You get it. Oh, I didn't mean to collect that. I wanted to heal from it a little bit more. The weighted stock is not bad for retaliation build. Because max health in armor, taking damage will increase your bullet damage, etc., etc. That's what we want. Set all of the bees ablaze. Status effect duration in armor or more to health, which will also be important.
I think I like the health. Health and damage is just solid.
Well, my weapon is currently more of a plasma.
Solid, I say.
Starting a reload will increase your armor. So we theoretically also want a smaller magazine so we're reloading more often. And we want to be reloading as long as possible. And there is that achievement for reloading for over 4 seconds. I don't know if this is the gun for that. So many bees. Too many bees. We must fix.
Many bees, too many bees.
Any bees is too many bees. Crit chance vision rain, crit bonus knockback power. Magazines that research was. We get more benefit from this. Knockback power might be useful. Do. Come on, big wiggly bullets, get him. Okay. Blood magazine. Now the blood set sacrifices my health to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it also hurts me. But is my retaliatory stuff when I get hit or when I take damage? Is it synergistic or is it not?
I believe it's just when you get hit. I don't think that I could be wrong, but I don't think it works with the blood magazine.
As if it does, that'd be quite good.
That would be pretty crazy. I will say I can't look at the blood magazine without remembering that bug where it was like if you gave that to your drone, the game would just crash.
The game was just like, no, I don't think I will.
Because it was like, but the drone doesn't have a health bar, but the drone is losing health. Oh god.
Divide by 0. See if it still happens. I've tested it since then. It does not happen any longer.
Yeah, they fixed that ages ago because that was a very big problem because it meant that you couldn't ever give the blood magazine to a gun that you were gonna have on your drone, or else the game like couldn't be played. Like it was ridiculous.
You know what? I'm gonna do it for science purposes.
See if that triggers your retaliation.
Yeah. We do like a science around here. Alright, we'll just sneak our way around town here.
Sneaking our way downtown.
I'm sneaking fast. I'm sneak bound.
Shooting lots of bullets. Da-da-da-da-da.
You're on fire. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
And so are they.
Alrighty. Oh, it's the Dingle. This is the official branch, Raven. We are no longer in the beta, which means that I have to unlock all of my own stuff all over again. It's very sad. Bullet count, underbarrel recharge rate, gain a 20 health shield. The shield regenerate by 0.05 health per second you've not taken damage. So that's more survivable stuff. The bullet count is fine. The underbarrel rate is fine. Dingleberry Ordnance is +4 armor. The projectiles get larger over time is whatever, but 4 armor is 4 armor.
4 armor is indeed 4 armor.
I think I'm going to take the 4 armor for 4 armor. Oh, buddy wants me to set up today's vidya. I suppose I could set up today's video. Da, da, da.
But thou must.
No.
But thou must.
No.
But thou must.
Dang it. I feel like this wasn't a choice at all, was it?
Anyone who doesn't get that reference needs to go play some Dragon Quest.
No video for us today, sad. No, I'll do it. But only 'cause you asked. Which Dragon Quest? I believe that was the first.
Yep, that was Dragon Quest 1. Also known as Dragon Warrior because weird licensing things.
Yeah. Oh, let's go gambling.
Tiny hasn't played any Dragon Quest. There you go. I say that, but that's kind of my expectation most of the time. I know I'm an anomaly being like a hardcore Dragon Quest simp in the West.
Alright, once I take this, the science will start to begin. Or I can reroll looking for something else to try to get other stuff going first.
Here lies Erdrick. That's still one of my favorite like crossover video game references, is that in the original Final Fantasy game there was a tombstone that said "Here lies Erdrick," which was referencing Dragon Quest, and that was back when Square and Enix were two different companies, both making RPGs.
Oh, there's a blueprint that I haven't found somewhere in the world, because that's just unlocked by a blueprint, so I just gotta find it. Interesting.
Yes, it is turn-based, Tiny. All the Dragon Quest games are turn-based, unless you count a few specific spin-off games.
And Dragon Quest is like the oldest of the old school, and they have not changed their formula much over the years.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest these days is pretty much Dragon Quest then, with, you know, a slightly fancier coat of paint.
Yeah, it's
Some
like,
people like it's uninnovative, and for someone like me, I'm just like, it's the game that you know that you'll like.
Exactly. It's like that's the biggest difference between Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, is that for me, Final Fantasy, my love of those games has changed drastically between the different entries, whereas for Dragon Quest, I'm like, man, it's Dragon Quest, I love them all.
Yeah, special powers, what we want.
Was there a Dragon Quest that had you catch monsters and use them to fight? Yes, there's actually a whole spin-off series called Dragon Quest Monsters, and there are quite a few entries in the series. There was even one that came out just a year or two ago called the Dark Prince, I think? Dragon Quest Monsters The Dark Prince.
There's something
And it
like
was
that.
based on Dragon Quest 4, but it was a Dragon Quest Monsters game, and I loved it. I love all the Dragon Quest Monsters games. There might be like one or two that I didn't get around to playing, but all the ones I did play I absolutely adored, and I was always addicted to them when I got them.
It's like, I've never been a big Dragon Quest guy personally. The one that I did get into was 9, because 9 was the best one.
9 is so good, and it's so good because not only is it just a great traditional JRPG, but it had co-op, and it was like the most well-implemented co-op I've ever seen in an RPG ever, because it gives you so much freedom and flexibility while still making it feel like it's a good, healthy co-op experience. It's so great. If we ever got a a remake or even just like a port slash remaster, I would probably lose my mind.
How's it go, Zero? Look, when it comes to them remastering games we like, we have been eating well recently, depending on your definitions of the
Like, to
quality
some
of certain games. The fact that
Like-
they did it is great.
Yeah.
Well, we're
But
specifically
they
talking
coulda
about Front Mission 3.
Did it better.
As soon
I
as
still
it's,
think I'm gonna get
yeah,
that on the PS5. but
once it's not Switch locked, then I'll probably also get it and check it out. But from what I can tell, it is not what we necessarily had hoped for.
Yeah, the way I like to put it is it's a remake for people who haven't played the original. Like, it's a great way to access a fantastic TRPG if you haven't had the chance to play it before, but for fans of the original, it might not be as great as it could be.
You know, there's. I'm gonna have to get your opinion on this, Scott, because at some point we have to do the other Front Mission 3 campaign. Do we do it in the new game when it comes out on Steam in probably like 6 months? Or do we just be like, this game isn't as good as the original, and then just do the original again?
Like, when we heard about the remake, that was definitely the plan, to do the remake and do the path that we didn't take before, but admittedly, it's hard to say right now just because there are some things about the remake that aren't great, but I still think that some of it at least looks pretty good, so I think I'm still reserving judgment until I have access to it or watch more of people playing it so that I can see for myself what more of the differences are. It does sound like some of the rebalancing was pretty dumb, though. I still can't get over Body Smash being 2 skill slots.
What are you talking about? That is both fair and balanced.
It's so dumb.
If you can choose a game right now, like you have executive power to take any video game and make a remastering of it right now, what would you choose?
Well, that's already happening.
And it's not one that's already been touched.
Because if you'd asked me a few months ago, you know it would be Final Fantasy Tactics, but we're getting that now. So, the next one on my list after that would honestly, I mean, anything comes with a level of caution because it's like you never know how they're gonna do it and if it's gonna be good or not, obviously. But
Yeah.
I would actually say Azure Dreams.
You know what? I'm not surprised.
I imagine you're probably not. But it's like, that was my first roguelite game, and it's also kind of a monster collector game, and it's got town building elements, and it's very tactical, turn-based, and I love the hell out of that game. And if we had like a modern remaster of it, like I would love that. Also, it's V-time.
Arduin, technically speaking, that answer's illegal because it did technically get remade. It wasn't a good remake. But it did get remade at one point. On like the DS or the 3DS or something. A remake. Spiked grip. Give me more health and armor. And I can retaliate ranged attacks. Also, I have been damaging myself, and I don't think I've been seeing too much retaliatory stuff, so I think that's... The science is what we suspected.
Yeah.
Breath of Fire 3. I've never played a Breath of Fire game. I probably should.
They're very good. I've started playing the first game, and I've seen playthroughs, well, bits and pieces of playthroughs of the third and fourth game, and they do seem very good, and I've enjoyed what I played of the first one.
Yeah, whenever I hear Breath of Fire mentioned, it is always very specifically 3.
Yeah, that is generally the most popular one.
Alright, bunch of splitters be splitting. Razor Grip. Touching a frozen or stunned enemy will retaliate, etc., etc. I don't think that was the direction I wanted. I think I wanted up here. But that said, I don't necessarily want any of this other stuff either. I don't want the eyeball charm. I want the heart charm, but it refuses to show it to me. This is the containment field one, so I can just make, like, a fire zone around me. That could be fine. Every 10% crit chance will have your max health increased by 1%. That could be interesting. Containment field to be shaped like a sword instead of a circle. Bullets reflecting off the edge of the containment field for the first time will be split into 2 bullets. Interesting. Well, I guess this is the direction that we're going. Alright. I am now in the fire sphere. You've been fired. Let's see. Man. Special power, getting damaged by an enemy will increase your rate of fire by 24. I mean, that's sort of in line with what we're doing. None of these are particularly good. I consider the bullet speed, but my flames don't bounce a lot, but I think they still need something to bounce. I don't know. Ah, hey, the heart charm. It exists. Yeah, we want that route here. So now we gotta kind of search the corners of the universe because there's still a blueprint somewhere. At least one. Successfully destroyed many towers. Any blueprints down here? No?
This is unexplored territory, so hopefully there's something around here somewhere.
It's only barely unexplored territory. Oh, it's a tree. Defend it with fire. Give me more armor. Helix barrel and Hellsplitter barrel. Those aren't the ones that I wanted, but this also isn't the path that I wanted here either. So I guess that means that I'm going to be getting a barrel that I didn't necessarily want. I guess I can get the bullet hell barrel for this one. That could be fun and interesting. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're back at the Cliffs of Insanity over here. Lots of landmines. Do I want to give up health for armor? Okay. I'll get that health back, it's fine. Okay. That is the path of vampirism that I want. But the fancy heart charm is also really strong. Let me get the hearts going first. I guess I get out of here and keep looking for that blueprint elsewhere. Is there any other parts of the map that I don't really have explored as much as I would like? Or they just put it there as a blueprint somewhere that I've already explored previously and they just have another blueprint just kind of kicking around somewhere. I don't know, man. just all rode into darkness, just like my soul, man. Okay, I can get things in the direction that I want, both with the heart or the grip. I think I want to get the heart all the way going. Oh, it's a frickin' bee. Bee friend, get over here and fight me like a bee.
Oh, you called him friend.
Alright, that was sarcasm. Power and prestige, I think, is fine. It's got the armor, it's got the special power. I don't need any of your bee help.
Belt.
I don't need your belp. Bulk speed, movement speed, sure. This is again the grip that I want. All of these seem very nice. So many things I want to see. I feel like I want to get here just to have containment sword. And crit chance being more health also seems good, so we'll go that route first. Right. Lots of bees who deserve what they get. Alright. That is the direction that I need, but that it will take it out of the pool and is good. This will give me 9% more health. I'm gonna go with the heart. So where is this? That you're talking about that road. I'm pretty sure that road just leads into a wall, but we'll look. Just as soon as we clear out the world of bees. Straight into a wall to Nowheresville. Give me a healing bonus, I suppose. And we are on the hunt for a missing blueprint. Yeah, that's the one we're looking for, and it'll give us more health. We like health.
Being alive is good.
We can choose one of these. Killing an enemy will heal me. That will set off my heart more. So. Yeah. Oh, Queen Betty, Bam. Special power and armor. Spiky or spikes?
I mean, sure.
These are great. Betty's crown, meh. special power and armor. It's probably what we want. Alright, containment field will now be a sword. Let's see what this do. Oh. Oh, I see. Alright, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We can max out our crit chance, which will also give us more health. But we might get more crits somewhere else, so maybe I just get the crit bonus. Or I go for the special power, because that's sort of my whole bag right now. You know what? Special power. I like it.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Oh, I slipped.
Yeah.
Who covered this thing in gun butter?
Bubba.
You know, that checks out. I guess I'll check this little corner just in case. Any nook and or cranny could have this blueprint these days. Do we want to fight the tree boss? Probably, maybe, possibly. Nosferotic bullets. More special power. Hit him with the windmill. I suppose the barrel isn't necessary with this sword arrangement. Yeah. Alright. Man, now I almost want to fight this crazy boss again, because I'm feeling particularly strong. That said, I do need wooden bits and bobs, so I should probably get them still. lots of eyeball friends. Oh, and there's the tree friend. Let's set the tree on fire. He's dead.
Well, that was quick.
That was a pretty good gun.
Yeah.
I should have fought the other guy. Because good God. Although, apparently my drone did much more damage than I did through the course of the run. This gun is considered less powerful.
Which I guess makes sense since the drone did more damage.
Yeah, but for single target, I feel like this gun is ridiculous. Also, this has a lot of like healing and self-damage and stuff, and I don't know exactly what that does with the drone. Other than it doesn't break it anymore, but. Let's see. Beat Bzz SMG. SMG Bzz is the next Bzz to Bzz.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Alright, we have a tree bit. Increased damage and bullets fired, but drains you a third health instead of a half a health. Alright, so I can make that even better. There's double crits increases crit damage. Your fire rate is based on your armor, your health is based on your bullet damage. This is what I wish I had before. I guess I didn't really do a self-damage build, because I mean, it was, but it wasn't a retaliatory build. So maybe we try the retaliatory build again and we grab this to help with that. Let's see. Kill 1,000 enemies with underbear abilities in a single run to unlock that. Achieve a victory with the follow crosshairs drone movement ability. I guess I can try to do that. Dodge 75 attacks in a single run. Get to do that. The super slow reload. Survive 10 hits from the Splintered Serpent, and then killing him in under 15 seconds. Okay. Let's go here and then go. We'll start right at the normal beginning and we'll go south. We'll figure it out from there. Pistol gets augments faster. Really? I didn't know that was a variable. So, if I want to deal more with retaliatory damage, having a gun that isn't great, like, for killing, could be good if I get augments faster?
I guess so.
I can hear your shrug from here. You gotta You gotta work on those joints. It was real crackly.
Look, I'm getting old, man.
Just
Snap, crackle, pop.
Okay. Well, the weighted stock is what we want. We just unlocked the Maverick stock. So that will improve our rate of armor per, or our rate of fire per armor. Or I can go this route, which is more about taking damage and health increasing my armor. Either way, I want something to do with this stock. And it really improves the aesthetic of this pistol.
So pistol-y.
Oh yeah, I forgot to change the drone crosshair thingy. I don't think I can change it mid-run. I have to do it outside. And I forgot.
Well, I noticed that usually you're getting more the generic upgrades, whereas you're already getting multiple augments. So I guess it's just that it gives you more of the augment levels early on instead of giving you the generic stat upgrades in between. Which makes sense. You get to, like, set up your build sooner.
The energetically dissuasive barrel is kind of what we're looking for. And then we can get swirly bullets at some point eventually. Big bullets, grenade launcher, scoped sight. Don't think this has anything that I'm really looking for. So I guess I'll get grenade launcher because it's not these other two things. I could go down this way. Augment shockwaves using genetic ability to shockwave. Let's banish. My bullet's doing 23 to 48 damage. My grenade's doing 6. Starting in this area, the XP is so slow. Special power would help the grenades, but health will help my face. I guess we're getting this because I want the heart charm and I want the retaliatory grip. So, I guess we're just doing cold bullets.
Nice to meet you.
You should chill out. the Ice Age.
Yeah. Nailed it.
You made your wife watch that about 10 minutes at a time for a year. Wait, the real slow drip. She was not thrilled. Oh hey, heart charm. I don't have to reroll.
Perfect.
I didn't have that one little square uncovered. Now I do. I'm starting to think this blueprint's not along this wall, like I was hoping it might be. Split surfing. Alright. So we're gonna try to get hit by him 10 times. No, I don't think this is the build for that. I'm gonna get hit by him 10 times. 1, 2, 3. He's dying faster than I am. Hold on.
Oh boy. I have concerns. I don't think.
No, hold on. Apple. Oh.
Yeah.
Stupid drone, why'd you kill him?
I mean, I think it was equally an issue that you couldn't survive that many hits.
Stupid drone!
Just need to get like a lot of early armor and health.
Armor and special power is what we want still. Okay. Zippy zap. Oh, I can banish things. I probably don't want ammo rack. I'm not gonna banish the grenade launcher because I need that, so. All right. is this blueprint? Scott, where are you hiding it?
Where you'll never find it.
Well, that's obvious. Man, it's a great, vast expanse of nothing out here. Well, here's the containment field again. I did like that sword containment field. Maybe I can go the other direction this time? I go for the octagon containment field.
You're an octagon containment field.
Guys, he got me. I've been got.
I sure did.
I can't believe this. The level of which I've been got.
Got him. I feel like it would be a lot more interesting if you had an Otacon containment field.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
I was gonna say, Sully, it would leave little like stains on the ground every so often.
But he's a brave boy. Bertha's Eye is still pretty good for what we're doing. It's just health, armor, and special power, which is all we want in life. Health regen's fine. Eventually my drone's gotta get a bubble and we'll be bubble bros. Getting that early is not bad. But this is also good. You know? Sometimes you just...
No.
You get it. suspicion as to where a blueprint might be. I'm coming up towards the area. But first... a lot of slime boys around here.
You're a slimy slime boy.
Yeah. Can't deny it.
They got me there.
Alright. So... I feel like I can't quite see all of the wall over there. I want to believe it might be up there. My level of exploration probably doesn't matter that much because I think I have pretty much the rest of the map laid out, and I think they just put it somewhere on the map that I've already looked previously. +1 Tesla chain, Tesla damage multiplier. I do a little bit of that.
I'm all for the Tesla damage. Give him the old zippy zap.
Zippity zap, don't talk back.
I was thinking it, and then you said it.
Just here doing my job. Alright, let's go check out this area. Kill this summoner thingy. This is indeed the one we want. This will give us some orbital bullets. And the orbital bullets are independent from our containment bullets. Oh, it's Carl. God dang it, Carl.
Carl.
No, it's Big Carl. I didn't stop him from being Big Carl. Also, I am indeed Bubble Bros now. I see my compatriot has bubbled up.
Yep.
Effect size and lots of health regen. Rate of fire, underbarrel recharge rate, and lots of health regen. Effect size will help with my zapping zips. Underbarrel recharge rate will help with, you know, my underbarrel recharge rate.
Imagine that.
I like both of them. go with the seed pod. I think that'll be more useful, more quicker. That is the one that we want. So enemies inside our containment field will be slow. Enemies outside our containment field will be fast. So it's all about trapping them in here with us. And then they get close to me and then I freeze them. And then my drone sets them on fire, which seems counterintuitive to me freezing them. Slightly bigger bullets and some effect size, why not? I've collected a lot of individual orbs. And I can't get any more of that map over there. Just doesn't let me. And there doesn't appear to be a blueprint over here. I don't want to say that I wasted my time.
I'll say it. You wasted your time.
Oh, okay.
Look, I figured.
I appreciate the assist.
Bypasses the issue. Not the issue of wasting your time, of course, just the issue of, not wanting to say it yourself.
All my bullets are much slower now. Okay. Also, I can't help but notice that my containment field is no longer containing my bullets at all. Was that a thing?
Yeah, they're actually, like, outside of it. Although, it might just be...
No, it's the bullets that I'm firing from...
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Huh. Was that... Is that supposed to be doing that? I feel like it's not.
I feel like the containment field is not doing the first part of the thing it's named after. So we're nailing it. It's either we found a bug or we are very much misinterpreting what's supposed to happen.
I don't think it's a misinterpretation, because I don't think it ever said that containment was supposed to stop happening, unless that was one of the branching upgrades that you got. I don't know.
Ah, it's gang. Can I check the augment? I don't know if I can check it.
I think you can, but because I know when you go into the escape menu, I think you can at least see them. I don't remember if you can, because like if you click on that, okay, yeah, you can cycle through them with those little arrow buttons. So it was the.
No, it's this.
It's.
Your
Yeah, so
containment field will be an octagon instead of a circle. Bullets hitting enemies or bouncing off the edge of the containment field will deal extra damage to enemies inside the field. This damage can critically strike.
the bidirectional attractor, that didn't change anything, did it?
No,
The tier 3? Enemies inside, enemies outside. Yeah, it's like it doesn't seem to say anything about bullets no longer being contained.
We broke it, ladies and gentlemen. We broke it.
Look, that's just part of being a content creator who plays games on the internet. You find stuff like this.
Yeah, no one else it's possible to find things. It's just
No.
just
Only the people who play it online. Because if I were to find something like this, no one would know. So it's like a tree falling in the woods with no one around. You know, did it ever even happen? No, it didn't. So there you go.
I don't think I want the freeze cloud one, so. Alright, there's a lot of eyeball monsters here that are really cramped to my style.
I feel like they have the same feelings about you. You're cramping their style by being alive.
Ow. Well, they won't have to worry about that for too much longer.
That's the plan.
Alright, I'm leaving. See you later. I'm not leaving that far. That was a dead end, and I think that might be the most literal interpretation of that. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, goodbye. Oh, I dodged it! Oh, that's dead end. That's dead end. Oh, no, my end is so dead.
No, you're fine. You got this. Whatever this upgrade is, it'll save your life.
Very slight health regen.
That'll be just enough health to survive the next hit that you take.
It was not. The pistol is bad, and I hate it.
Like, you do get your augments all, like, up front, which is nice for setting up your build quickly, but then overall, and yeah, it was 2 hits.
Yeah.
Something hit you for, like, 1 damage, and then another thing hit you, so I wasn't wrong.
No. I don't know about that. We're gonna go back to just killing the bee. Let's see. Longer range, penetrating bullets, shotgun, damage significantly reduced at max range. Overall reliable, yada yada, etc., etc. Slow-moving bullets emit arcs of lightning when they pass through foes. You probably wouldn't care about that, would you?
I like the idea of that gun, but every time I've tried to use it, it has not gone particularly well.
So,
Or at least I don't remember having great luck with it.
oh, this was the one that my other drone was using, I
Yeah.
think, before.
And I do like you had like the helix barrel on it, which is how I like to try to use this gun, because getting the helix barrel gives it like better coverage and it's more projectiles, which is nice.
Yeah, okay. Ribbon. Ow, my face. Hey, look, helix.
Nice. Well, do you wanna?
I can also grab this to do more electricity. Tesla bolts. Oh, there's another blueprint. God dang it. There's at least 2 blueprints out in the world. Gosh darn it. No saw blades this time. Go for the 360 barrel. I have quad helix, but it's like I don't have the corkscrew. I can't get the corkscrew barrel because I don't have quad helix because, you know, that whole splinter serpent thing. I'm gonna go for the energy blaster because that's more Tesla-ing, even if I can't get the level 4. Oh yeah, you know what else I forgot to do? Change the targeting on my drone.
Oh yeah.
I will never remember. Unless someone explicitly reminds me right before I start a run. So Scott, that's gonna be your job. I don't know if we're gonna do another run after this, so that's your job.
I guess that depends on how well this run goes.
Correct. So they said it too late. Yeah, it's also hard for me to pay attention to anything in my life. No, I can't do it. I can't. Oh, there you are, brass knuckled grip. Now that I'm moving on and doing something else with my life, you jerk. Lightning magnet grip.
Or zippy zap.
Maximum zapping of the zips. Good lord, it's already after 2 over here. Oh, you're in the future!
Quick, give me the winning lottery numbers.
For the lotto that's concluding an hour from now?
Yes.
In the afternoon?
Yes, actually. Play 3 and play 4 numbers draw at 2 o'clock.
Oh. Alright then. Carry on.
I may not play the lotto, but I work a lotto machine, so I know some things.
Stop offering me the temptation! Stop trying to get me killed. Blinded an enemy. Maybe we go for the mad science bullets instead.
I mean, that feels appropriate for a Tesla weapon.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that didn't hit me. I dispute your claims. These landmines are the worst. You expect me to look where I'm going? Give me more underbarrel recharge rate so I can zip some more zaps with that.
I would be right back.
After these messages. Alright, eat all of the apples. Zap all of the bees. Zap the bees and defend the trees. Ammo chew supercharging rack, sure. The drone uses the bayonet properly now. Yeah, it doesn't just swing at nothing. I think they say that he uses the turret better too, but better doesn't necessarily mean good. Oh, it's the dingleberry. Bullet damage and special powers, sort of still what we want with the zippy zaps. We should destroy all of these bee homes so that the bees don't have anywhere else to live. And they'll die sad and alone. Yeah, I think I'll hang out next to this for a little bit. Perfect. But they're like, hey, take a stock.
Take stock of your augments.
Yeah. Well, I guess the lightweight stock is fine. Alright. Now we have 4 minutes to kill before SMGB shows up. SMB, as some like to call them.
I don't think anyone's ever called it that.
I did just now. I'm some.
Are you dim sum?
Oh, I'm dim.
Now because I got up and came back, Meow woke up. She was curled up under the desk and now she's like, pets?
There's an SMB, a sharing protocol. No, it stands for Super Mario Brothers. Everyone saying hi to Meow.
Yep.
Meow only acknowledges you if you have pets to spare.
Yes. And now that she's awake and demanding pets, I think I'm gonna have to pick her up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some for a chance, why not? There was never another option. Defend the tree from the insect menaces. And Bertha. This was poorly timed.
Maybe a little bit.
Bertha, no!
I think it'll be okay. Yeah, we're good.
Well, there's the Helix Barrel again. We could re-roll, or do we just take the Helix Barrel and call it a day?
I mean, I like the Helix Barrel.
You would.
I do.
You would do.
Yeah.
I still think we want that special power for zip and zap, so We're gonna continue to take Bertha's eye. Tiny, Pepper's not wrong. Hands do equal pets.
That is what they are for.
And very little else.
Humans were given hands so they could give the pets to the animals.
Well, when I was visiting at my mom's house, my mom has a dog named Lucas. And I would pet Lucas, and Lucas would love it. And then I would stop petting for like 1 second for like any reason. And he'd just get up and dig his hand or his head under my hand, be like, no, I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
Never stop.
That is the way. Yeah, sometimes gets like that, which is funny because she'll like basically use my hand as a pillow. She'll like burrow her face against my hand or my arm and be like, this is where I live now.
And you just have to live with that.
Yep. Never mind trying to play video games. No, just pet cat, be pillow for cat.
That's your job. And Pepper throws her head back and whines until you resume. Can't believe you do this to me. What have I ever done to deserve such mistreatment? Alright, it's the SMG. Bzzz. Take that. Hive and let die. Mission complete. Look, we're not gonna dodge, right?
Who needs to dodge?
Hey, look, I can get that dodge back, and by it, I mean some of it, not a lot of it. Alright. So I wonder how much closer that puts us to Bzz Prime. Oh, thank you very much, Arnold.
Cheers to you, mate.
Appreciate it. This gets us to more zipping and zapping. So we'll go this way. Sure was a lot of stuff there. Get penetrations over 4, I think. Oh, my drone's been contained. Hitting an enemy with an energy bolt will release a Tesla bolt. Alright. More ways to Tesla. Oh, that Vipress is on top of a mountain.
It's coming for you. She'll be coming down the mountain when she comes.
She'll be dead.
And that's the song.
Yeah, that's just right. She'll be dead. 30% special power. Yeah. It didn't help her, but she did indeed have the high ground.
The problem is that she gave up the high ground and came down after you. That was her mistake.
She did not take the high road. And therefore, I got to Scotland before before her. Something like that. Okay. Just a casual, leisurely stroll while we look for more blueprints that may or may not exist. Where else haven't we looked yet?
The good question.
I thought so. That's why I asked it. This is the one that I want because that leads into the lightning magnet grip.
Yep.
The one with the kung fu grip. Bees that I get to murder. What a good day. Alright. And all this XP collecting is gonna zip zap everyone nearby. And then our weapon zaps things. And then our freaking underbarrel zaps things. This is as an electric of a build as we can do unless we, instead of taking the Helix barrel, we got the other Zippy Zap retaliatory barrel.
Yeah, the electrically dissuasive barrel.
Try to travel as quickly as possible. Was that rock the shroom? No. Is it always in the same place? Because if so, then we're in a different place, so... No. But if it could be in a random place... And... To answer your question as succinctly as possible, no. Oh, it's gang. He's both gang and also gang. But now he isn't. Taking damage from an enemy will increase your rate of fire. Meh.
Get his golden gat.
He didn't offer me his golden gat, only his bandana. But I like power and prestige still. Both powerful and prestigerly.
Uh-huh.
That's what they call me when I prestige. Prestigerly.
And then if you had epilepsy, you'd be procedurally.
I suppose? Oh, I'm using my underbarrel a lot, so this is actually probably hilarious. Because I could just hold my underbarrel, because I recharge it fast enough. So I could just kind of do this. And just live this life. Oh, it's the eye zapping gang. I remember what you guys did to me. Give me effect size and vision range, sure. Obsidian spaghetti, never forgetty. Oh, that sounds like a lot of carbs, though. Sweet, delicious carbs. Keto pasta is a thing that exists. It's not what I'd consider good, but I do consider it existing.
Yeah, it's always the problem with substitute foods like that, right? It's like if just because a thing is safe to eat for your dietary situation doesn't mean it's worth eating.
I actually I don't mind keto pasta. The problem with keto pasta is if you're a texture person, you're gonna hate it. because it's a bit like chewy and not exactly pasta-y. But also, like, to get like half a bowl of pasta costs you like $6. Which, one of the premier things about pasta is that it is inexpensive.
Yeah.
Zucchini noodles, I wouldn't consider to be pasta adjacent. I've had that, and it's just zucchini in a pasta format, really. The one that I'm talking about, I think, is actually based off of, like, mushrooms.
Yeah, I know there's a few different types of, like, substitute pastas now. You can get, like, chickpea pastas and, like, bean pastas and things like that.
Yeah, but if you're doing a pure keto diet, everyone make sure that you pay the keto tax.
This is also why the only diet that I ever really considered doing more of was the one that most people would consider a terribly boring diet, but it was so good for every other reason, and that was my sandwich diet. I used to only... There was a while where it was just like every meal was just sandwiches, but it was using whole wheat bread, lean meats, loaded with veggies, so I always had like peppers, onions, spinach, things like that. And
Sounds good to me so far.
yeah, and I didn't typically use, like, I could use a little bit of mayo here and there, fine, as long as I didn't go crazy with it, but sometimes I didn't even bother with that. It was just, you know, veggies, lean meats, whole wheat bread, and it was satisfying to me, it was tasty to me, and I don't usually get, like, what's the term, like, flavor fatigue from eating the same thing over and over again. So I was like, I could literally just have sandwiches every day and not really get sick of it. And it was also relatively inexpensive, because just buying some veggies, some lunch meat, and some bread, like, that's not breaking the bank, because it wasn't like specialty, you know, gluten-free bread or anything like that. And it was a great diet for me, but it's also like, I have to, especially now, consider that, you know, I have a wife that also wants to have decent variety of food and things, so it's like, I don't do it anymore, but if I had the option to just do that and not worry about anything else, honestly, I would probably do that again, and I would probably be a lot healthier.
Also, Scott is not Jared from Subway because he's not a sexual predator.
Yeah. That guy fell pretty hard when people found out about things that he was doing.
This guy will be good. Oh yeah, he's I think in jail for the rest of his life or something like that.
Probably.
This will be good once I get the Infina reload. So I will get it in the hopes that Infina reload. Hey, look, Infina reload. Perfect. Ah, that's the rock man. I found him. It was a very brief found him. He popped up like, ha ha, and then he went away.
And he was gone. Oh, your drone is doing the
He's
the
got
sword
the
thing now.
you in particular are dead thing. Oh, can I get to this other boss guy? I didn't think about that, but I think there's a good chance that I can fight that guy now. Maybe, possibly. Let's see. I am on just the other side of the world, though. Like, I am so far away.
Start sprinting.
I don't think I'm gonna get there in time. I think we abandon all hope, all ye who enter here.
Isn't that just the standard practice?
Yes. What were you doing, having hope? Also, stop shooting my tree! No, don't do it!
Seriously, they did. Oh, whew. Just barely. That was an intense escort mission.
It was. Oh, my crit chance is already 100%. My reload speed doesn't matter, so bullet speed it is. Let's see.
And I mean, this is the type of gun where bullet speed is actually pretty relevant because these are normally pretty slow-moving projectiles.
Let's go into succulent quarter. Rate of fire and the dodge skill that'll bring me up to -12. Let's see. Blueprints. Wherefore art thou blueprints? Is that the correct? It is. Each augment slot you have filled will increase your bullet damage by 8%, and it's towards the end of the run, so that should be significant. Even more underbarrel recharge rate means that when boss time happens, I can just keep holding on to it. Scott, if you were a blueprint, where would you hide?
Somewhere far away. I hope that helps.
It did not, thanks.
Not even a little bit.
I don't think I've ever felt less helped in my life.
That's what I'm here for. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't make it easy to find blueprints. I thought they used to have like an indicator. Didn't they? Like where when you got like somewhat close to something, then it would like show you an arrow that pointed you to it.
They did that in the early days. But either it's not the same anymore, or it's just we've been so far off base we haven't been near it. I still haven't taken a charm yet. Oh yeah, this is all bonuses since reloading, and I don't. Well, I do reload. It's just my reloading is instantly.
Yeah, it's just instant.
So it's actually quite good.
But I I love how you're like, oh, we still haven't taken a charm yet. Still not going to.
Yeah, look, I was just pointing it out. No, it's tightness, the big bad. Alright, well. My drone friend, I need you to take him out. Oh no, they're gonna force this upon me!
It's charm time.
I'll get the eyeball charm. Come on, drone, cook him. Yeah. Extra crispy. Alright then. My drone did like no damage. I did it all. Alright, and I defeated one more level of bzz. I think I want to keep this weapon on the drone. Yeah, I'll see what the power level of this one is just for funsies. Because if I ever want to fight that super boss, I feel like this drone needs to have that. Teslion Bzz is the next one, so it's still not prime. But it was good timing. It's about 2 o'clock, so this is a good run. So we unlocked some things. I know of blueprints that exist somewhere in the world. I guess I'll have to figure out where they exist so that I can finally get those done. But we accomplished some stuff. I hope everybody enjoyed it. YouTube video will be out in about 5 minutes. Make sure to go check that out. How's it going, Vance? Right at the end, as we're leaving. Hi and also bye. Hope everybody has a great rest of the day. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.